Introducing Omma, a new platform to build 3D websites and apps with AI agents. On this tutorial, we will walk through all main features in Omma, from starting your first project to how to use the AI chat, preview, and editor work together, and how to export and share your work. We'll also go through expert prompt tips for higher quality results and demonstrate how to use our new audio and video generation to fully enrich your scenes. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to turn an idea into a published, interactive experience in just a few steps. To get started, head to omma.build and create your account. After a few quick steps, you'll land on the Omma homepage. In here, you have the Discover section, your chats, components, community, and search. You'll see recent chats here, and below, you'll have your info, settings, docs, trash, etc. To start creating, you can go two ways here. One is creating directly from here and writing your prompt, or select one from the suggestions below. Or click in New Chat from the left side panel. As prompting, you'll see two sides, one for the chat and one for the preview. So you'll have full visualization of how your creation is coming together. For this tutorial, we'll start with a brand new chat to show you how it works. You can click on the starter prompts or describe what you want. If you click on Dream It, then Omma will brainstorm and start creating something for you. If an idea sparks while Omma is generating something, you can add follow-up prompts. They will be added to the queue. So after Omma starts with the first, it will recognize the next ones you add. You can add a wide variety of resources to help Omma create your vision more accurately. Import 3D files, doc files, media files, URLs, other Omma components, etc. You also have the chat notes, which is a little space for you to note down ideas, plan changes for later, anything that comes to mind that you want to save but not prompt yet. And if you like the ideas you write, you can send them over at any time by clicking Use as Prompt. Now let's create our first project with Omma in just a few minutes. Let's say you want to create an interactive 3D site. You can prompt something like this, then click on the Send button. Omma will start generating your scene. Now we have this result, and you'll see a live preview of your 3D scene on the right. The generated code in the editor panel, and chat messages explaining what was created. As it's creating, you can continue the conversation to iterate your project by adding more details. Remixing community projects is the fastest way to build your own personal creations. For example, I'm remixing this car game from the community. I'll ask Omma to create a Space Explorer gamer in the rendering style of this existing one. Let's see what Omma comes up with. Now we have a cool game that you can actually play with your keyboard. So cool. Here's another example. This is a remix from the community, and I am asking to build a Rubik's Cube game with the style of this scene, while maintaining the same visual style. Omma works with many types of files including CSV, JSON, doc, 3D models, images, and video. You can use real data to make your creations interactive and dynamic. You can also access your version history in the top right corner. The current version is highlighted, but you can click on any previous version to restore your earlier work. Here are a few experts' tips on how you can get the best result with Omma's AI chat. Since each chat maintains a conversation history, Omma remembers what you've discussed, allowing you to reference past messages and iterate on your project seamlessly. You can also unlock better results using special commands by simply pressing / you'll access a list of commands. For example, use /scene to create a 3D scene. Use /3D to generate 3D models and so on. And be specific. For example, instead of make a scene, let's say something like create a forest scene with tall pine trees, a winding path, and warm sunset lighting. The more detail you provide, the better the results. If you start with just a spark, use the augment feature in the prompt bar to instantly expand your idea into a professional, high-detailed description. Switch to the 4-agent initial mode to generate 4 distinct versions at once. It's the fastest way to gain creative inspiration and compare different visual styles side by side. You can also adding a reference to give Omma a visual guide, or importing a GLB file, for example, and ask Omma to build a scroll-based landing page. You can even copy the code from a remix project and add it to your prompt to generate something entirely new. You can guide the AI using step-by-step prompts instead of full large prompts each time. This way, your iterations will be shorter and precise.
In Omma, you can generate custom audio, from music and songs to sound effects and speech, for your websites, apps, or visualizations.
Happy birthday.
For example, I asked Omma to generate music for this scene and synced its volume to the car's speed.
Let's check the results. Truly impressive.
The music isn't just a static track, it's reactive. As the car's velocity changes, the audio scales in perfect synchronization, and you can even switch the music style. You can now generate high-quality audio, including music, songs, sound effects, and speech, and ask Omma to integrate them into your websites, apps, or visualizations. It's fast, usually delivering results in seconds. With video generation in Omma, creating dynamic, high-end websites is easier than ever. You can generate cinematic video from a simple text prompt or an image, then seamlessly integrate it into any website, app, or 3D scene. For example, I'll upload this image and ask Omma to generate a video.
Now the video is ready. Let's check it out. Wow, that is pretty cool. It even generated the sound and music. Truly impressive.
From there, I can direct Omma to build a website around that specific visual style. Then you'll get a stunning, high-quality website in record time. Intuitive, instant, high quality, and effortless. In preview mode, you can see your creation come to life and interact with it just like your users would. This is the default view, where you can test functionality, check responsiveness, and experience your project in real time. Code mode gives you full access to the underlying code that Omma generates. You can switch to this view to inspect the code, make manual edits if needed, or copy specific sections to use elsewhere. This is perfect for developers who want more control or need to understand how Omma built their creation. You can easily toggle between these two modes using the tabs at the top of the preview panel, allowing you to seamlessly move between visual creation and code inspection. Once your scene is ready, it's time to share your Omma project with the world via public URLs or custom domains. Simply click the Publish button in the top toolbar to access your options. You can fully customize your site settings from the site name and icon to custom domains. Once published, you'll receive an instant shareable URL that is good to use and social media ready with open graph images. You can also optimize website for SEO with Omma. Beyond this, you can share specific chats. This allows others to view the conversation, inspect the generated code, and even copy the chat to their own account. And if you need to go local, you can easily copy the code or download the entire project as a repository. One of the best parts about Omma is our growing community of creators. You can explore what others have built in the community section, get inspired by their projects, and even remix their components to use in your own creations. You can build 3D scenes, 3D website, interactive UI, games, charts, interactive page, and so on. The possibilities of Omma are truly endless. You can also showcase your work in the Omma Community Gallery by clicking the Publish to Community button on the Publish panel. It's the perfect place to learn new techniques and see what's possible with Omma. We hope this tutorial gave you a good overview of what you can do with Omma. We also have the Omma Docs, where you can find useful information and resources for support. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and drop a comment below. Happy creating, and we'll see you in the next video.